What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Monday, August 24th, 2026 edition of Trender Trap. I'm Dan Karpuc, here as always for TrendsCenter, and we have a special episode in store for you today. I'm going to cover two MLB games and then start covering week 0 of college football, guys. We have done it. This is leading up to the Saturday slate of college football. We're going to have Saturdays on the couch, most likely a lot of us, just like me, but at the bar, at the couch, wherever you're going to be watching, it is going to be very, very exciting for the foreseeable future with football back in our lives. So I'm going to start off with the Pirates and Padres, then touch on another NL game, and then finally get into one of my favorite week 0 trends to look at. So let's start with the Pirates at the Padres. Braxton Ashcraft, 13-5 with a 3.68 ERA, is going to pitch for the Pirates, while Robbie Ray, 11-7 with a 3.20 ERA, will pitch for the Padres. Per TrendsCenter, when the Pirates have played non-divisional teams averaging less than 5 runs scored per game with Braxton Ashcraft starting this season, Pittsburgh has gone 12-1 to the over, 92.31% for 10.9 units of profit, 76.22% ROI. So is this a trend to tail with over 7.5 runs or a trap to fade with under 7.5 runs? I'm going to say that this is a trap to fade with under 7.5 runs. So I'm going to admit this. I have been hammering the over with success all season long with these Braxton Ashcraft overs. After all, they've gone 19-6 in his 25 starts as a whole. However, the Pirates have averaged an insane and unsustainable 7.1 runs of support in his starts this season. I checked, and that's the highest in the entire major leagues, including 6 different double-digit run performances. I don't know what this guy is incentivizing his team with. I don't know if he's giving them money. I don't know what is going on, but they are really rewarding him with a lot of big days at the plate. He has been excellent overall and gets a great matchup here against the Padres team that has struggled to score at home, ranking 27th in OPS and 23rd in runs scored at 4.03 in their friendly confines. Meanwhile, Robbie Ray is going to face a Pittsburgh team that averages nearly 3/4 of a run less on the road than at home. The Pirates rank 21st in OPS on the road, and one of the best bullpens in the sport is going to come in after Ray, who still has a lot of upside on the hill. I'm a believer in his stuff. So I think the under is the side I want to be on here, just because that unsustainable 7.1 runs of support is really guiding and leading this trend to that 12-1 mark to the over. So give me under 7.5 runs, and that is a trap to fade. Heading to the Reds at the Giants, Chase Burns, 14-2 with a 2.51 ERA versus Carson Whisenhunt, 3-4 with a 7.03 ERA. Per TrendsCenter, the Reds have gone 17-4 on the money line. That's 80.95% for 13.03 units of profit, 50.5% ROI, as minus 160 or less favorites with Chase Burns starting this season. So is this a trend to tail with the Reds minus 140 or a trap to fade with the Giants plus 115? This is a trend to tail. I had some major questions about Burns' arm health heading into his last start, and he answered that by hitting triple digits multiple times in the first inning and making me look like a complete idiot, looking like his usual dominant self. He allowed 2 hits in 6 shutout innings against this Giants team back in April and has since established himself as one of the best young pitchers in this sport. ranking in the 88th percentile or above in Baseball Savant's pitching run value, xERA, xBA, chase rate, whiff rate, and strikeout rate. He holds a massive advantage on the mound in this one. Carson Whisenhunt, as I mentioned, has that 7.03 ERA, and he doesn't do anything well. He gives up hard hits, doesn't strike out guys, and has a 6.33 xERA, so he's been nearly as miserable as his sky-high 7.03 ERA suggests he's been. The Reds burned me yesterday, but I'm going to go right back to the well here and tail them with Burns on the mound. Finally, heading into week 0, let's do this, guys. I'm so excited. TCU versus North Carolina. Per TrendsCenter, over the last 19 years, neutral site favorites of 6.5 or more in season openers have gone 45 and 34 against the spread. That's 56.96% for 7.6 units of profit, 8.75% ROI. Is this a trend to tail with TCU minus 7.5 or a trap to fade with UNC plus 7.5? I'm going to say that this is a trend to tail with TCU minus 7.5. Somehow, a TCU locker room fight resulting in a starter getting kicked off the team doesn't scare me away from backing them in the spot. This UNC program is an absolute shambles and has 16 newcomers for Bill Belichick this season. We also don't know the status of Bill's son, Steve Belichick, the defensive coordinator. Will he be back from medical leave in time for the game? He's been out for numerous weeks here. Will the investigation involving GM Michael Lombardi make any impact? Who knows? But we do know that Billy Edwards Jr. is going to be starting for North Carolina. He completed 62.1% of his passes with 10 touchdowns and 10 interceptions in 3 seasons at Maryland and 1 season at Wisconsin. He's been named their QB1. And even under new offensive coordinator Bobby Petrino, I have no faith that this unit is going to all of a sudden start producing efficiently or producing a ton of points in general. And I just think TCU is going to blow the doors off of them in this spot. TCU's offense usually produces under Sonny Dykes, and I expect that to happen once again this year, this time with Jaden Craig under center. He joined the program after setting Harvard's all-time passing yards record. He's not going to be asked to do anything crazy downfield. He doesn't have a super accurate downfield pass or anything like that we need to look out for, but he should be able to carve up the Tar Heels on short and intermediate throws, and he's also athletic. He's a guy who's a little bit mobile, who can run. At the end of this game, though, I think we're going to look back and marvel at TCU running back Jeremy Payne's performance. He averaged 5.7 yards per carry last year in limited work, and he gashed USC for 73 rushing yards and a touchdown on 13 carries, as well as 50 receiving yards on 6 catches with another touchdown in the Alamo Bowl. He should be a factor in both the passing and receiving game if needed, and I think Dykes' team is just going to get the job done and come away with a resounding win in Dublin. I wouldn't be shocked if the Tar Heels win 1 or 2 games all season long, and I think this is going to be the final chapter in the Bill Belichick era in any level of football. That starts with a week 0 TCU win over in Ireland. Let me know, guys, if you agree with me in the comments. Hit me up at Daniel Karpuc on X. As always, let me know if you think I am on the money or if you think I'm a complete idiot. I will respect your opinion either way. And if you made it this far, as always, I need to tell you about TrendsCenter. Right now, you can head over to TrendsCenter. We have a promo running that you need to take advantage of. You have to open the app to see what it is, though. I'm not going to give it away here. But you need to see this promo before week 0, before week 1 of NFL. We have MLB going on right now. Our premium subscribers have been cashing in for months on MLB. You need to see this promo, guys. So open up the app, take a look at it, and let's join the premium family here at TrendsCenter. Unlock the entire app before week 0. Arm yourself with all the historical trends and systems and create all of your own too. That's what we've been hearing from a lot of our premium subscribers that they love doing most on our site. We give you tons of conditions to pick from. You can create as many trends as you want, save them, get notifications when they're active, and really we arm you with exactly the information that you care about. So if you're an underdog bettor, if you're a favorite bettor, if you want to bet sides, if you want to bet totals, we have all of those options for you. So head over to the free TrendsCenter app, download it in the App Store or in Google Play, and do that right now. Open it up if you don't open it up, or download it if you don't already have it. And I will catch you right back here tomorrow with another episode of Trend or Trap.